Steven, what's your mindset as you come in knowing that this is kind of your job at this point? You've never had that before.
I mean, just come in and I'd look at it every way the same day since I got here. I mean, just come in and compete and just try to play the best football I possibly can for my team, and just hopefully we can get better as a unit.
Did you attack this summer or this offseason differently, or even the first few days of camp differently, knowing the position you're in?
I don't know if I attacked it differently. I know the offseason I've always kind of just worked hard in the offseason. I worked especially hard this offseason just because I had all that extra weight on me. So that was the reason that I had to work extremely hard, just with dieting and extra running and just doing all the extra stuff to just slim down a little bit. But now that I'm there, I'm kind of approaching just fall camp how I approach every fall camp.
Do you think based off what you showed in some games last year, it's easier for guys to kind of rally behind you?
Yeah, I think there's a little bit of confidence there in just seeing that I've had game experience and I've done a decent job of running the offense and just getting us in good situations to make it play. So I think that gives me a little bit of confidence with the guys.
You have a new center this year, Jonathan Huckins. What do you think about him so far?
I mean, he's good. I worked with Huckins on second team all last year, so me and Huckins are very familiar with each other. So I think we meshed and gelled really well. I mean, we haven't had a lot of miscues from the QB center exchange, the snap, and all that stuff. But I mean, we're going to continue to get better as fall goes on.
We all know about the receivers on this team. Is there anybody in particular that you feel like you've been clicking with this summer or here in the first couple of days?
I mean, obviously all the Blackout boys are huge playmakers. Bryce Bobo's been big for us. Shea Field's been big for us. Devin Ross, Jay McIntyre, Katie Nixon's playing big right now. Jawan, obviously, Kavion Ento. The list goes on and on. We have tons of studs outside the receiver position.
Still getting that chemistry going with Juwan Winfrey?
Yeah, definitely throwing. I mean, one thing about Jawan, he loves getting extra work. He's always texting, asking the quarterbacks, let's get extra throws, let's come in and do this and that. So he's been putting in work since really last fall camp. He's been preparing for this since last year. So it's no surprise that Jawan's doing extremely well just because of the work that he's put in the offseason just to get healthy alone, and then also keeping his hands and just the cleanliness of his routes, keeping it where they were last fall.
The guy you're replacing is essentially a walking record book. How close were you with Cepho, and what did you really learn from him and his leadership abilities to kind of take forward throughout your career?
I know Cepho was the guy who showed me around on my official visit here. I mean, I was very close with him here my freshman year. Kind of like an older brother, to be honest with you. That's exactly how I kind of viewed it. And he was obviously the starter, and I went in, got some games, and just through that whole process of kind of switching back and forth, playing and stuff, we were probably each other's biggest fans, I would say. I mean, I always wanted Cepho to succeed, and I wanted the team to succeed, and he wanted the exact same thing for me. I mean, there's pictures out there of the Oregon game, me and him hugging each other, walking off the field together. So, I mean, that just kind of tells you the guy that Cepho is and how our relationship was.
How tough was it to come in and replace him when he did get injured without having that full week's game plan and still having all those expectations on you?
I mean, it's just kind of tough when you get thrown into some situations. I mean, obviously that's your job, is to be ready and to be prepared. And that first game, the Michigan game, obviously I think everybody understands that I was not prepared to play that game. But I think after that I came back and I showed what I could really do on the field with a full week of preparation.
Steve, forgive me if they've asked you this already, but that offensive line in front of you, that has to make you feel very comfortable about
very comfortable.
What's going on this year.
I think this might be no offense to my O-line back in high school, but this might be the best O-line I've been around as of yet with my football career.
Is it nice to have those veterans that can help you out, in situations, tell you what's going on and help you in those kind of things?
Yes, definitely. That whole from center to the left side is all seniors. Huckins, Jico, and Jeremy Irwin. And on the right side, we're not too shabby too with Tim Lynott, he made some Pac-12 lists. And then Aaron Hagler's also a stud. He gained tons of weight. He looks real strong. He's powerful. He knows how to put people on their behinds, if you know what I'm saying.
Does that give you confidence when you're standing back there looking to find somebody open?
Yeah, it definitely does, to just know that I can trust those guys in front of me and that they're gonna do everything they can to keep the guys wearing the different colors than we are off my back a little bit.
How much easier does Phil Lindsay make your job, especially in terms of leadership?
He obviously is the offensive leadership that we have. I mean, he's a fiery guy, as you guys probably know. I mean, he's a fantastic leader, phenomenal leader. It makes my job worlds easier with him there because he he kind of gets everybody rolling. Just him. It was him and Cepho last year, but now it's kind of just him. And I'm trying to fill in that leadership role as well. And I think we're doing a good job together. But Phil's definitely the head leadership of the offense, along with like Jeremy Irwin as well.
Anything else for Steven?
Appreciate you guys. Thank
Thanks,
you.
Steven.